So Liz, you're with us. This is your third visit?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you came to us originally with the diagnosis of trigeminal neuralgia. Is that fair?
It was technically trigeminal neuropathy from like a past shingles outbreak in my case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any opportunities to try other treatment therapies?
No, he said there technically wasn't really much they could do, just offered a list of medication. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long had this been bothering you?
I had it over the summer for like a month. And then I went to the dentist, got a full 3D scan. He said, I don't see anything wrong. And it kind of went away. And then it came back with a vengeance, like after Christmas. And it was like a solid 2 months, I think, until I saw you.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you came across me. I don't remember how you found us.
I think I was searching alternative natural treatments for trigeminal neuralgia. That's kind of what I was thinking it was. And your videos popped up on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So take me through kind of the run-of-the-mill day for you, like before you had the treatment.
It was survival. It was, how am I going to get through this day? It was every day I woke up with some sort of pain, and I didn't know how bad it was going to get throughout the day. I knew if I smiled or laughed or talked too much, it would ramp up and get I call them pain attacks, where it just goes off the charts pain.
Yeah. Was it like a fleeting electric shock kind of a thing?
I explained it to my husband because I was kind of sick of telling people it's headaches. It's more than a headache. It was like as if someone took pliers and just grabbed your nerve and didn't let go. And that's how it felt for me.
Sure. And did that affect sleeping or eating?
Yeah. So I would, for some reason for me, when I laid down, I would be back up in horrible pain. I would have to just kind of rock and cry to get through it. And at some point I would just go sleep on the floor on a camping pad and just try to stack up pillows, bed pillows, and try to get comfortable and just lay down, be in pain, sit up and do that until I just passed out from exhaustion. It was like most nights.
So you were sleeping on the floor with multiple pillows. Did you have to sleep at an inclined angle?
I tried it all. I tried sitting straight up with a backrest and pillows, and sometimes that helped, but I tried laying on my side on a bunch of pillows, and I think it was just exhaustion that ultimately I fell asleep.
What side was the pain on?
On my left side.
Left side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what about eating?
I got to the point where I was on purees. I would have smoothies, pureed soup. It was so miserable. I was losing weight. It was bad. You're not eating, you're not sleeping, you're in pain all the time. It was really bad.
Sure. Okay. So we got you in and we found bite discrepancy for sure on that left side, which I thought was probably the reason why you were hurting only on the one side. Take me through what you noticed after we did the first round of the DTR.
Yeah, I kind of just went home expecting, you said, it might get worse before it gets better, and kind of kept that in mind. But you also said, just try to eat normal. I noticed it just, you said sleep in your bed, and I was nervous to do that. And I slept fine. I slept through the night, and to the point where I used to not even be able to have the blanket touch my face. And now I'm sleeping normal, lay down without sitting back up in pain. I slept through the whole night just fine. And the next day ate my toasted bagel sandwich just fine. To recall. And I was just like, I ate a bagel.
You told me that, and I remember thinking, wow, like when I say no restrictions on what you eat, you just kind of went right to something that was kind of on the outstretch, where I think a lot of people that are suffering with TN would think of eating a bagel and their face is just going to hurt by the mere thought of putting that much effort
Yeah.
into chewing. So, and that's the whole point of these videos, is not that this is some miraculous thing, but I think it's, well, I mean, it is when you're out of pain,
Yeah.
but it's not a magical thing. Like, you know, I think a lot of docs go right to, it's got to be something neurologic instead of being, you know, musculoskeletal in nature. And so, and that's not to say that we don't have those kind of problems, right? There are neurologic problems. But what I found is, you know, I've done over 300 of these at this point. So many patients are given this horrible diagnosis.
Yeah.
And the opportunity for hope is very bleak.
Right.
And then all of a sudden we do something, you know, relatively innocuous. And all of a sudden, you know, there's a major life change, right?
Major.
And, you know, we didn't do surgery. You're not taking, you know, these crazy medications. You don't have a splint or an orthotic to wear.
Yeah.
Just getting the bite right is enough for your body to kick in and be like, okay, I remember what this is. This is what the normal should feel like. And you gave me a percentage after the first visit of improvement. How much improvement do you think you had after the first visit?
I think I was telling people like 70%. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And for me, I was just like super happy about that. If it stayed at that, I would have been happy.
Sure.
I was so grateful.
And that was about a month ago. So now, have you had any more improvement since then?
Yeah, I've noticed. You'll just notice little symptoms kind of just drop off. Like now I can completely sleep on my left side. Like it's fine. I notice. I mean, I can still eat whatever I want. Brought a whole apple to the beach the other day and ate it just fine. Didn't have to think about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me about this? The prognosis?
I don't think so. I mean, I tell my friends, well, I don't fully understand it, but I mean, you explain it so well, and I just have seen how much it's changed me, and it's amazing.
Well, you don't have to understand it. I have to understand it, right? You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. So you glad you had it done?
100%. Yeah. I know I had so many friends praying for me, and I know this video popped up for a reason. And if I can just help one person by sharing this, I mean, thank you for recognizing this and putting those videos out there until it's a known treatment. I mean, this trigeminal pain is no joke.
Well, it is. There's nothing like it. Well, I appreciate you allowing me to make a video and just kind of share your story, because I think there are going to be people out there, probably hundreds, that'll end up watching this and be like, yep, I can't sleep in the bed, or I have to be vertically inclined. Mm-hmm. I can only sleep on one side. I can't eat certain foods, you know, and the list goes on and on. So yeah. Appreciate that very much.